Hello, I am super excited to welcome you all to this wonderful and second episode of Unleashed with Sharon. Today we're discussing a topic that is so near and dear to my heart. So I invite you to sit back and relax as we get into it. Stepping out of your comfort zone and into your dream can be a daunting experience that anyone can go through. Now, a dream can be anything. It can be your idea of learning how to drive a car, flying for the first time, or quitting that job so that you can take care of your personal business. It can also be your desire to attain financial freedom, or your idea of conquering, cultivating, and nurturing your God-given talent. Now, in your quest to change the trajectory of your life, there'll be some setbacks, and these are what I'm calling speed traps. You come across roadblocks, stop signs, sharp curves that you'll have to navigate or negotiate as you connect the dots of life. I'd like you to get a piece of paper and a pen or even a notebook so that you can jot down some points, because I got 3 points that I would like to share with you. The first point is you will have some feeling of guilt because now priorities have changed. You used to hang out with certain people, certain friends or family members, but you no longer do because now you value this big dream that you just want to see grow. So you spend less time with them, and sometimes they will just come to you and say you no longer spend time with us, and that sometimes can bring feelings of guilt. But what I'm saying is this, that do not pay attention, because if you love this particular dream that you want to nurture, you don't have to feel bad. You just need to see it grow. And the next point that I want to share with you is that sometimes there'll also be feelings of embarrassment. Embarrassment in the sense that you're gonna fail, because failure is part of this huge dream. You're gonna fail so many times, but you don't need to give up. You need to think about why you started in the first place. The next and third point is that priorities are going to change. Yeah, because you'll have to learn to spend less and save more money, because for you to be able to nurture this dream, to cultivate it, you need some resources. So you have to learn to spend less and save more. You have to learn to sleep less and work more. You have to learn to read more and write, because this dream will require you to research, do a lot of research, do a lot of writing, and read more. Because what happens when you read more is that you learn more. And when you learn more, you do more. And when good people like you do more, the world will become a better place, because you're going to become a better person. In the end, you have better families, and when families become better, we have a better nation, and when a nation becomes better, this world will become a better place to live in. I am saddened by what some people say. A good number of people, you hear them say stuff like, I want to start school next year. God willing, I'll be able to enroll. Or I want to learn how to drive. Or I want that project to take off. God willing, God willing, God willing. And I'm saying, honey, God is always willing. And I like what one great preacher once said in one of his books, Bishop T.D. Jakes. He said, people are spending time asking God to give them a chair, asking God to give them a table. But God, in all the years that He has been God, He's never made a chair. He's never made a table. God is in the business of making trees. So He will give you raw material. It's your responsibility to come up with a finished product. So whether you will be able to do this thing or not is entirely up to you. And I've spent a good number of years, or should I say I've spent so much time with great thinkers, and they all have the same thing in common. They all say, if you can think it, if you can imagine it, you can create it. But whether you create it or not is entirely up to you. So I want you to give up certain things. There are three C's that I want you to give up. The first C stands for complaining. We are so fond of complaining. We complain about this, the weather not being good, money not being available. Listen, there will be no perfect moment. So it's just about time you picked up your pieces and start putting everything together. When you complain, you sound so disrespectful to your maker, because you can look around and there's definitely something that you can find to do. The next C is complacency. We all just want to be okay. We all just want to be in a place where things are just perfect, but there will be no perfect moments. So complacency should not be a thing to talk about in your life. And the third and last C that I want to talk about is competition. We want to compete what we have with what the other person has, but we have no idea what they have been through. So when you begin to compete with another person, you are trying to tell your maker that he made a mistake, but God never makes mistakes. He's given us our abilities, our capabilities, according to what we can handle. So what you've been given is the best for you.